Well, hello and welcome to Pepper's Echo. My name's Andre.
Hello, and my name is Ina.
So you got Pepper and Peach today again for a change. Peach is up there too. I hope that you can hear us. Is the big space. Andre, Ina sit Andre vas met die sagte ware. Yes, I nearly went live on a totally different stream. Because on Streamlab Talk Studio, you set your schedule and then you've got to go in on your schedule and live stream from there. But you can also just go in and start a live stream randomly. So I was about to start a random live stream when I realized, hang on a second, we're not where everybody's looking, because Ina's like, there's people on the chat, and I'm going, there's nobody on the chat. Look there, but I was on the wrong stream. But anyway, how are you, wonderful, wacky, absolutely awesome, fantastically beautiful people out there? Buzzy, hello, Buzzy. Thank you very much for always sharing and taking care there. Buzzy's moments. White Zulu, Fiona, our absolutely wonderful, gracious lady in waiting. Wonderful to always see you. And no, I have not been reading, but yeah. And yeah, please follow Buzzy as Fiona's advice. Please smash that like button. Buzzy, how's it? My 5 pence. Yay. Y'all, Andre late again. Hand pink. Yeah, sorry. I am, but in my defense, I'm on holiday.
No, Andre's going to be late for his own funeral.
Yeah, my funeral is going to be like this. Everybody gets a taser. Last man standing gets everything. Hello, Debbie Murray. How are you keeping, you wonderful people? Yes, welcome to October. Can you believe it's October, November, December, 2 months left to Christmas?
Sure.
It is vicious, absolutely vicious, people, vicious. Who else is there on my 5 pence? Debbie, hi. I had a late start to getting out, typical Sunday vibe. Yeah, me too. So still out doing the necessary shop, but stopping to send love. Wonderful stuff. Well, today we did say we would share the Teachers' Day celebrations from my school. So I have tried under stress to put that little. I had a whole 45-minute thing, but I cut it down to like 10 minutes. So hopefully it doesn't bore everyone to pieces. Oh, hey, Hendo, my favorite European South African. How are we keeping? Endless holidays makes him late again. He'll blame the pooches. Of course, I was busy trying to get them out the room because Ina says they go tick, 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 tick on the floor. So, yeah. Hendo, always good. Love 5. Hendo, Buzzy, White Zulu. Bot, our favorite 6-star Michelin chef. How is it going? This is the link to my channel. There we go, guys. Please pop over to White Zulu's channel. She has put the link in the chat. So, yeah, if you're going to go for what you're watching, definitely go over to White Zulu. It's Fiona's stream, and I'm still waiting for people to volunteer to say, hey, I'll be on your stream, because I'm looking for the everyday people in the street. Or must I sort of just have a call in maybe next weekend? Do we work next weekend?
You're working Saturday, but you're not working Sunday.
Okay, there we go. Right. I'm working Saturday, but I'm not working Sunday. Yeah. So even when you get holidays, yeah, they make you work weekends. So yes, please do pop over to Fiona. I would actually love to have you on to chat as well. So that would be awesome. And then the other channels that I should be watching, and I've tried to, but have not been up to because I've been doing an excessive amount of gaming. I've also been learning about Canva. If you people know what Canva is, I'm sure most of you do, because I'm a little bit behind times on it. So yeah, I've been doing, and of course, gaming. Hendo, Andreas lief om die verkeerde knoppies te druk. Niks nood vir nood. Geen 50 randjies vir jou, Hendo. No. Moet nou kyk vir my. Yeah. Hendo, I'm busy trying to make lunch and listen. Oh my goodness me.
You're almost going to bed. Lunch and supper is gone.
Buzzy says maybe just make it a call in, then I'll actually just pop a link in there. Yeah. And then you guys can come in and come on and see what it's like. But Let me see if I can open Talks. Not there, not there, not there. Talk Studio, yeah. Yeah, but I can't really get into it because I'm logged in on this side. So when I've got it open here, it's
See what Zulu says, as soon as you invite us, you'll be on your stream. So we'll have to set it in stone for White Zulu to be on the stream.
Okay. Right. Busy making lunch. Busy Peppers. Echo. White Zulu. I will be on your stream as soon as you invite me. You are invited. Now I've got a screen open. Yeah. Show that one on stream, but then it goes. I'm going to be able to show you this, but yeah, try. Peppers Echo in front of you. What's this? Please put a Peppers Echo in front of your post, and Andre will see that. Yeah, I will see it highlighted. If you put at Peppers Echo, then it sort of like jumps up a bit more. Then I don't go there reading everyone's efforts as well. Would need a bit of a warning before I go on any camera. No worries. I think we'll have a chat afterwards. I'll find out how to get hold of you. Fiona, UK is a lost at sea catching up with South Africa. I am a little bit worried about that. I haven't had too much news or politics. I've really, really tried to move that out of my week because it does stress me out something phenomenal. So I decided this would be a news-free week. Although I did watch while I see Ronaldo's like on the surf chart, I did watch the Burning Platform with was his name Gareth Cliff and some other lady interviewing Helen Ziller. Very, very poor answers from Helen, I'm afraid. It disappoints me even more when she had to actually answer the questions on Ronaldo. I'm very pleased he actually made an answer video, but he can't go along doing that. What?
The double screen makes us freeze.
Does the double screen make us freeze? Okay, I'm going to take this one off.
Yeah.
And we're back. John Musline, how's it going, John? Good to see you, my friend. Ronaldo is back, especially on Twitter. I have not gone on Twitter. It really heats me up, and I get heated up on Twitter as well. So, yeah, no is the answer. No to Twitter. Yeah. But yes, while we're talking about things to watch, obviously Ronaldo Gous is back with a bang, and he's better than ever. So I do suggest you actually take a look at him. Interesting point is, I'm not too sure which minister it was. It is on News 24, strangely enough. But yeah, she in 2024 had the audacity to sort of be racist towards Indian people, but nothing happened to her as far as the EFF is concerned, or anybody else, where Ronaldo got his ass handed to him. Yeah, so how's uniformity in South Africa working for us?
It's not.
Canva, yes, I'm busy doing courses on Canva and things like that. So don't worry about time. Let me show you how much I love my wife. There we go. Yeah, I should orate this video. No, I'm kidding. But Canva, yes, it's phenomenal. I actually played around with the AI last night as well. And something for anyone who's a teacher out there or got anything to do with teaching, I had to just give them a copy that said, of the top of my contract, that said I was contracted to a school and that I was a teacher. What else did I have to send in? I think just that I had to send to them, the school's name and the school's website, etc. And I got a free premium Canva account for education, which is fantastic because they actually have a whole teacher's toolkit as well. So yes, I'm viciously learning Canva because a lot of people in China, many teachers use Canva as well for slides, animation, video, everything to that effect, because you don't need a VPN for it over here either. It will work whether you put your VPN on or off. It doesn't matter. So Canva is not knocked here either. So a lot of your Chinese teachers are using Canva. Something that I've not been on a lot because I kept on using other things. I definitely for my video editing, I still use Filmora. It's the very, very best. And it's not too expensive either. I don't know what I used to use for video, for picture editing. I just used to struggle along with whichever free here and there I could get. But Canva seems to have a lot more on it, and obviously it's a whole suite. And then it's got AI in it as well. So I got AI Nova, and as I spoke to you guys the other day, I think I did tell you about Magic School, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you did.
Did I show them Magic School? Did I show you Magic School?
Yes,
I
you
don't
did.
believe in it. Yeah. What's OI? John says AI is replaced by OI, artificial intelligence, and OI is universal intelligence. I don't know. Hendo says, me on Twitter usually ranting and abusing the red Teletubbies. Let's take a look. Hendo's given us a link to actually take a look at. So we will look at Hendo's abuse of the Teletubbies. Yeah. Okay, let me actually hit a follow, yeah?
My word.
Hendo, screen, I understand. Hendo might put me to shame. Yes, I do understand. And so, yeah, if you feel like taking a look at the rants of Hendo, there is his, I suppose I've got to accept cookies, huh? There is his account. Wim Welly, upcoming live stream now on Colonel. Yeah. Hendo, you've even got a blonde looking in front of the train, huh? Okay. We'll not miss Hendo's account, but yeah, follow him on Twitter if you want to see his rants as he goes along. Who else I've actually quite enjoyed is every voice recognition got me there. What does John say? John, it's so lovely to see you. Oh, okay. Neutral network. Yeah. I don't want to, as I say, you hear so much of group. Close group tabs. Crumbs. You hear so much politics that it is really difficult for me to. No, I don't want to update the WeChat. Cancel that. Really difficult for me, who's not in the know about politics, to actually sit and address politics. Although I do like to speak about it, but I just haven't followed anything. But if you want to know, News 24 costs 89 Rand a month membership. And then you can get behind the paywall. Then you will see, after the headline of accusing Jan Braai of being racist, if you pay 89 Rand to a month to News 24, you can then get to see the correction that they printed, not the apology, the little correction behind the paywall. So if you don't pay for it, you would have seen the headline of Jan Braai is racist. But if you pay 89 Rand a month for it, behind the paywall, you would have seen the little excuse for, not excuse, correction that he did later on give. But yeah, I think my... I just want to take a look. I think the overlays are throwing out the Yes, just take it away because I think it's throwing out the chat. It's gone over the chat. So yes, 89 Rand a month. Now I stopped News 24. I used to belong to News 24. I used to host it. 8 likes, bliksem. That's a lot for a change. No, I'm kidding. Now, I don't know how far this little program of mine, I'd like to get, definitely, I think Mel sent me Chris's WeChat or something like that, so I'll try and get hold of him. I'm afraid Chris is going to get me deported if I put him on my show. I'd love to have him on the show, but I know he's not fond of China at all. It's such a... And this is what I am here for, is basically...
Don't stay with him in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, ask me about China. You can ask me any questions, anything you want to. If you feel it's negative or you've heard something negative, it doesn't matter. What's the first question that primary school students ask me when I walk into class? Teacher, why are you so fat? There is no filter here, trust me. So I must say the high school students are a little bit more...
they don't care.
Quiet, yeah. They don't.
I don't care if you're fat or not.
What's John say? Let's take a look. He said OI is replacing AI. OI is fusing brain cells to technology, hence organic intelligence.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What's next?
I'm still trying to get to grips with AI at the moment because it's you don't have AI, you get left behind. Your plans, your structures, your slideshows, your lessons, everything is AI prepared now. All you got to do is actually put the information in. So the difficult part now is not that it is to put to actually create the lesson. It's to create the information for AI to create the lesson. So yeah, what the hang. Hendo says, News 24 is a hot fake news. I rather spend my time and money on alternative media channels like Chris, Ronaldo, Big Daddy Liberty, Morning Shot. Yeah, I just got to wait to get paid first. I can join Ronaldo's team. Let me just, why have I got so many highlights there? Okay, there we go. So yeah, but I wanted to just tell you a little bit about News 24. So I used to subscribe, but I haven't since the beginning of this year because, as I said, all my subscriptions and that lapsed. And what I do is, and if you can, and I know you can do this in South Africa on your bank accounts as well, and I'm sure you can do it in the UK too, because if you can do it in Cambodia, you can do it anywhere. But on my bank account, you create a virtual card. So I create a virtual card, which is only valid for a year. And all my subscriptions and things that I sign up to that virtual card. So next year in January, when I want to carry on with subscriptions and that, I cancel what I want to cancel, and I update my new virtual card with what I want to keep. And then those that still take the chance to go and try and grab an extra 1 or 2 or 3 months. Sometimes you cancel, and then somebody, these subscription places grab a month or two's, what's the name, extra subscription for themselves. They can't because the card has expired, and I've already updated, and that's what happens. But Dylan, how's it, Dylan Combrink? How are you keeping, my friend? Always good to see you as well. So yeah, you create a virtual card. It's valid only for a year, so that if anyone's going to give you hassles with debiting, and if in the middle of the year somebody does give you hassles with debiting, you just close that down and create a new one and update who you want to keep. Much, much easier. And obviously your actual cards numbers don't get out there if something should go wrong. But yeah, News 24 sends me a email about a month or so ago, month or two ago, which I still hung on to. Please don't go. Please don't go. And I'm like, I went a long time ago, but I can go again. But yeah. Yeah, I need to get these reaction things up again. They're so nice. But yeah, I can have News 24 for the next 12 months. Hello, virtual card, at 10 Rand a month. So that's less than $1 a month for me, where it was costing me about $7 a month, okay, before. So it's less than $1 a month. So I said to the wifey, okay, let's do it. Because why? If you take a look at the You magazine, which comes out weekly, costs about, I think, I'm not too sure, you guys will know, is about, what's the You magazine? $50 a month, a week? Is it about 50 Rand, 45, 50 Rand? Yeah, I like drukking those knoppies, Hendo. Listen to the people. Listen to what they think of your saying. And then when I get up and I go, but yes, the You magazine is pretty expensive. I don't know what it costs. You guys might know what it costs there. But we get the electronic copy of You magazine
for $1.
With News 24, and then there's Wegbreek as well, and 2 or 3 other magazines as well. So I said to Ina, you know what, for the sake of actually having a magazine and News 24 to wipe your ass with every now and again isn't a bad idea for less than $1 a month. So how's that? I signed up and they charged me 10 Rand a month.
Okay, I will.
Hendo. All right, so what am I reading at the moment? Watching. Let's take a look at watching. What you watching? What are you watching? I have my biggest excitement for return to the small screen. I am not sure. It's not on Netflix. I know definitely. I think it's Paramount or whatever, but it comes onto share screen. Damn it.
Maybe you should select which one.
I did. Okay, sorry. Okay. Anyway. So what's on the small screen at the moment? What I'm really happy with is the return of The Boss is Back. It says it right there. Check it out. The Boss is Back. Tulsa King. And it's my favorite guy in Hollywood. He doesn't like woke, and he doesn't mind telling you that he doesn't like woke, and he is badass on this thing. So if you haven't seen series 1 of Tulsa King, please try and make a plan. You know where you guys get it from. And if you have seen 1, well, 3 episodes of 2 is out already. And I am really enjoying it. Something really good. If you've enjoyed Mayor of Kingstown, you will enjoy that as well. What's Enda say? Blame Fiona. She called me, yo, join, I'm stirring things up. I follow Stallone on YouTube. Does he have a YouTube channel, Hendo? I'm watching the series called Nobody Wants This on Netflix. I don't know. I wanted to check out something as well. What else is there? What are you reading at the moment? Is, Starting by Robin Sharma, the same guy who did The Monk Who Lost His Ferrari, sold his Ferrari. Want to start with that. We were chatting about it at a braai. And the 5 a.m. club. At the moment, I've just got to get used to waking up at 5 a.m. and not going to sleep at 5 a.m. That's the only thing. Okay, Hendo's got Stallone's YouTube channel over here. We'll just whoop it over there, and I'll pick it up now. Because the next book, what's the next? Oh, that is the video. What the hell is happening here? Oh, the other book is The Now Habit. I'm really quite enjoying this book. This book is called The Now Habit. I don't know Neil Fiore, PhD or whatever, but it's a program for overcoming procrastination and enjoying guilt-free play. Because whenever I actually want to do something that's relaxing or whatever, I stress up even more than when I'm actually late for doing something which I've put off doing. And, if I take time off or whatever, it is becoming stressful. So it's actually very, very nicely put. When the book was actually described, he actually described of how you are, putting things off. So how to A, actually get it done, but B, also to take time for yourself to get things done without feeling guilty that you're not working, because you tend to feel guilty because you're not working. So you start working, but you're putting off because it's a big vicious circle. So yeah, all in all, it's also something good to pick up. So yeah, the Now Habit and the 5 a.m. Club is what we're looking at reading. Let's just take a look. I watch Arnold Stallone. Okay, yeah, I was wanting to just take a look. So yes, Hendo, here it is. I'll actually just hit a subscription now as well there. Still understanding the complications of my screen share, but it's not really complicated. But yeah, there it is there. Sly Stallone. I think I'm a much better painter than an actor. It's much more personal. Okay. I just enjoy very much the interviews and things he has on it when he actually, should I say, shares his mind. Before I show you the school's video, I will show you nothing.
You have to push the middle button to play.
It's not playing.
Oh, no, wait, Andre.
I'm trying to actually get a video to play. Let's go to here.
Technical problems.
Yeah.
It's not playing, so just go to your school.
Okay, it's not playing yet. I'll just do the, excuse me, the school thing. So it's 10 minutes long. So please, guys, do chat to me while it's going on. I don't expect you to silently sit and watch 10 minutes long. There's one very long song in there. And the reason I left the long song on is because it shows a lot of pictures of the school. And then the last couple of seconds, I actually took pictures of the fountain that I told you about. Hendo has Stallone's link in the chat as well, if you're looking to get it as well. Hendo says, I watch almal, ek watch julle. Ja, kyk hoe kyk hy vir my. What do I have to do? Yeah, I do that to go down. Ek skottel. Where was I now? Hendo, thanks for that. Okay, jeez.
Where's Cameron today? We don't know where's Cameron today.
I just want to get there. I put it there. Hendo also says Colonel Chris Wyatt is back on his original channel, putting up USA versus politics videos. Latest Communist Harris link. Yeah, did you actually? What I did actually watch, which probably was less. I don't want to say aggressive, less facetious than the presidential debate, was the vice president's debate. And only once you actually see the vice president's debate did I actually put mind to matter on actually how facetious Kamala Harris was during the presidential debate. And her professionality, I would definitely call into question. Buzzy says, spoke to Cam this week. He is really struggling. Well, our thoughts and prayers are really going out to Cam. I think him and his dad are really, really struggling to adapt. I think mom is always the glue that holds the household together. Hendo says, watch Sly Stallone and Daughters podcast. Okay. There's another link, Hendo. Hendo is Mr. Link. Huh? He's not right, he's links. Okay, let's take that off there. Thank you. Yes, watch the vice president debate at 2 a.m. my time. Yeah, I didn't watch it live because I'm usually gaming at about 2 a.m. my time. And I'm putting everything I can into it, really enjoying World of Warcraft at the moment, Diablo. I did a whole thing, and I will actually maybe put a video together on it, because there's a huge split on video games and Christianity, especially Diablo and that. And there's been, some really good points brought up in it. Yes, I'd agree, Diablo is a word that means Satan, and yes, you are killing demons, but it never actually puts you into doing it for bad. It is always for good. And of course, one lady said, well, you know what, if you take a look at how it looked before and now this one that looks so realistic, the bottom line is gaming is becoming more realistic. One of the most beautiful games that has come out is Black Myth Wukong. And that is actually developed in China, and it is based on the legend or the myth, the story, A Journey to the West. The graphics in there are absolutely phenomenal, and you can actually go to the place. I don't know, I will want to put a video together for the kids in class as well, so I'll get to show you sometime. But you can actually go to the place and see the architecture and that has been put into the video as such. Let me actually just get to starting this. We can chat while this is on. You say yours doesn't work at all.
You broke it.
I broke it. I hope mine works.
Druk in die middel daar, kyk.
No, it shouldn't. It should start by itself like this.
Well, it's not.
Nor's mine. The video is not working.
It's going to start by itself. Press it in the middle.
I just want to see where it went to. What do you mean press it in the middle? I'm bashing it in the middle, it won't open.
Because it's broken.
Let's see if there's anything else to play it with. Open with Windows Media Player Legacy. I don't know. Oh, now it's downloading Windows Media Player Legacy. No. I've never had this. Ooh, wait. Open with.
There you go.
Ah, there we are. It's just now it's on the wrong screen. I can't even see myself there. So let's see. Maybe yours will play on here. Well, this thing is like hooking like it's Captain Hook. Let's see if your one will play. Yeah. Okay. I shall be able to show you this. It's a very short one. And this is what happens. I don't know if I had the when you find a couple of South Africans in China,
and you have a braai,
and you decide to get together for that braai. Let's see if it comes in. I, of course, forgot the camera, but Ina did not forget the camera. So let's see if we can make this thing work. There we go. I hope it plays okay.
So that was just a whole lot. Two ladies actually arranged it. The event was on Friday, and everybody came together like South Africans always do, bring and braai.
Afrikaners is plesierig. Dit kan jy lig glo. When last did you hear that? And so dan braai hulle so. Yes, and there were Chinese people as well that wanted to see what South African people do. No, there's one or two guys that actually have South African Chinese girlfriends or Chinese wives. But there we are. These ladies actually, oh, not ladies, that gent and that there. Saffers is across all over the world, courtesy of Communist Cabal. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of us.
Having some fun and laughs.
Yeah, it was a really good day. I actually got burnt in the sun that day. It wasn't that hot, but yes. Oh, Bok van Blair dropped a new music video. Geez, Endo, you really... Braai indoors, we have to do that in England as well. No, that's not a braai indoors, that's outdoors. That's on a balcony, on a terrace, yeah.
This was at the restaurant.
Yeah, basically the restaurant gave us let's drag that in there. I'm going to put this on. That is the high school's, and you guys can chat while we're watching this. It's the high school's
Teachers Day.
Teachers Day, Genuine High School Teachers Day. So I've tried to do some cuts and that through there. No, is that the start?
Yep.
Oh yes, that was just on the screen at the start. But yeah, so if you want to see, they did quite a few acts and things to that effect. Braai indoors, we had to do that in England as well. No, the braai was outdoors. Bok van Blerk, yeah. Talking about Bok van Blerk, I quite enjoy Steve Hofmeyer does a 10-minute video, I think, on Mondays as well. And he just does like a 10-minute sort of wrap-up. And I quite enjoy that 10-minute wrap-up that he does, because he does quite a bit of, how should I say, consolidation of the week, and it's like news and views and what's happening and what he's doing and thoughts, etc., which I fairly much quite enjoy. So Hendo's also put on the Bok van Blerk YouTube link there. However, I'm not going to play that for the concern that we may have copyright strikes, and I'm kind of known to get them because if I enjoy something, so I'm not really going to pull that together.
Yeah, no, you get them regular because you play it too long.
Yeah, so yeah, I've watched a couple of Ronaldo. I haven't been able to get through all of Ronaldo's stuff. As I say, it's difficult to play a game and try and concentrate. You know what? Dungeons are really difficult these days. Yes, Steve Hofmeyer is online almost daily on Twitter as well. Okay, this song is quite long, but I actually left this song on because this song has a lot of, on the screen behind, has a lot of Nanjing. That's the Nanjing Wall. We've actually been on those little boats there as well. That's our school over there. And this is why I left the song on, because of the school. There's actually 3 different uniforms. You have for like junior school, bilingual school, international school. These are the little tots in school or whatever. But all the pictures there are much better than what I was able to do yesterday. Not yesterday, last Sunday, obviously. A guy actually had a drone. Thank you, Hendo, Steve Hofmeyer. There's the link. It is in the chat on Twitter. It's Steve Hofmeyer's Twitter. I can imagine. I haven't been on Twitter lately. I'll take a look at going back, but it really, you know what, I'm trying to de-stress myself and still being stressed. This is Nanjing. That's a bridge in Nanjing. This is the city we live in. Where was I now? Oh, there's a guy that had a drone, very small drone, little, maybe just a slightly, maybe the size of the palm of his hand, maybe slightly bigger than the palm of his hand, at the South African Braai. Excuse me. And he basically, it's programmed. He holds it in the palm of his hand, looks at it, it does a facial recognition, then goes up and moves out, backwards, far away, and then actually comes in taking a video and then lands back on his hand again. I thought this is absolutely something that I need to get hold of. So yeah. Another thing that was interesting, if you are on the Peppers Echo WhatsApp site, group, is Cam posted something about Temu, which was most fascinating for me as well, because they were talking about Temu's products not being 100% correct, and how, well, they are doing mass marketing. I mean, they've caught up in, I think, 3 years to where Amazon has taken, I don't know how many years to get, etc., etc. And we have something in China called Taobao. Now, we usually buy from Taobao. But then Peng Dao is also here in China. And I was looking at this video of Temu that Cam had placed on the group. What? Chinese love their bright lights like Las Vegas, unlike SA that loves their romantic candles courtesy of Extor. I've got to put this one up. Hendo's 5 cents on. Yeah. But yeah, so Peng Dao. And watching this Temu thing where apparently the bank account numbers and that get given away and everything gets tracked, and even your phone gets tracked and things get changed and all of that type of stuff. The mother company is Peng Dao. Now, the other day, I have Temu on my phone. I actually put it down on my phone because this is a good buying platform. And then next thing, oh, you got like $80 off, no, $100, $130 or whatever percent off, or 80% off or something like that. You can buy if you buy in the next 10 minutes. And I started buying like Bluetooth microphones. I bought like a gimbal for the cell phone so that it wouldn't shudder like when I walk around. And everything I chucked into a basket. Luckily, when I said, right, now I want to check out, there was no delivery to China on Temu. And it's cheaper than Taobao, and Taobao is cheap. There was also, and I do not make claims on this at all, I'm just stating what was stated in the video. Endo, you won't have that. You've got to get onto the freaking WhatsApp group, Endo. Where is this? Oh, I can't go there now. Otherwise, I'm going to just mess up your whole movie. But Temu stuff, I was about to order because, I mean, we've ordered from Peng Dao. I've got shirts and things from Peng Dao. I've ordered from Taobao. Taobao is cheap, but Peng Dao is a little cheaper.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, where's Chris now? He'll shit himself if he sees this. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. But this is just where they were acknowledging the teachers. Everyone got like a favorite voted best teacher in each different group and category. But yeah, so I was a little bit worried about that because apparently it's difficult even to take it off afterwards. Oh, sorry. And so I'm going to be pulling Temu off my phone because fortunately it can't deliver to China. But what can deliver to China is Peng Dao, because it's a Chinese thing. So I've got that, Peng Dao, and then of course Taobao. Everybody uses Taobao. Taobao is really, really cheap. It's just amazing that Peng Dao can actually undercut Taobao. And yeah, as I say,
you can get the same items that you can find on Taobao on Peng Dao, but for cheaper. So, but majority uses Taobao.
Yeah. But I will also post this as a separate video on Pepper's Echo if anyone actually just wants to see this, the video of the schools.
I must say they did a lot of effort for Teachers' Day for the teachers. They had even got some gift. They had sponsors and they had gifts given to the teachers. So they really did it nicely for the teachers to appreciate them.
Yeah, I think that was the one English song there. Yeah. Yeah, apparently South African Amazon's taking a bit of strain there. I want to get stuff off Amazon, but I don't know how it works. I think it's better to get it off Ali. There is the one teacher that actually works with us in international. She also does English in high school. What's Enda say? Prefer to cut back on spending. 2025, 2027 is going to be very rough. Gold point is out heading to $3,000 an ounce. You know what, Hendo? That is the big problem. Is what is that? My wife buy a lot at Temu, fast and cheap. Yes. My wife buy a lot at Temu, fast and cheap. This is the whole thing. Pinduoduo as well. It's cheap and they're quick. And, you know, Hendo, you saying cut back on spending. This is how people cut back on spending. They find the cheapest places to buy things. Now, I mean, if you take a look at that video, this is the fountain. This is my video of the fountain outside the front of the school, the monument there. And then the fountain, you can't really hear it, but there's actually music playing over there as well. And you can go and sit there by those, where those massive lights are and everything to that effect. And obviously in the day, you can't see the fountains lit up, but the fountain does work. So it's quite placid there in that. But getting back to what I was wanting to say, Hendo, the thing is, these things are there. People will buy from it. It's like, what was that other one that people bought from? Let me just stop sharing and then I can go in there. There was another one that people used to buy from, even when I was in South Africa, but also like dirt cheap stuff.
Which one?
My choice or I can't quite remember. But there's the.
I just buy from Taobao.
Yeah, Taobao is really good. But as I say, I've bought a thing from Pinduoduo before as well.
You bought a few things from Pinduoduo, and it's not. It's sort of the same items that you can find on exactly the same items that you can find on Taobao, but it's cheaper.
There's the link to the video that Cam placed on the WhatsApp group about Temu. But yes, you know, Hendo, I agree. Things are getting pretty hectic. And this is why people look. I mean, I look at Taobao and then I look at Pinduoduo and I go, well, I can get it so cheap on Taobao, but Pinduoduo undercuts it by XYZ. And they claim like, oh, but slave labor is used, or people like cheap labor is used for Pinduoduo or Temu. They specifically facing Temu at the moment. They claim that it changes settings on your phone, gets hold of all kinds of information, and that their stuff is substandard and incorrect, and can actually pliers weren't properly insulated. You can get shocked. A woman, something blew up and her house burnt down.
No, she bought a tablet or something.
Oh, a $50 tablet.
No,
$58 tablet and blew up. Now, first of all, I'm not fond of buying any electronics online. I like to actually see my electronics and work with it and things to that effect, and then touch it and feel it and see that I actually unseal the box. Even on Taobao, I mean, I'm wanting a computer, so I'm just doing computer hunting at the moment, but I need to find a place that I can go into and do the build myself.
Yeah.
Hendo, gold in Mandela Mickey Mouse rands already over 50,000 Rand an ounce. Let me just put this up. 50,000 Rand an ounce going to 60,000 Rand an ounce, a financial warning indicator, higher inflation. Biggest problem with South Africa, because we were having a chat about it as South Africans as well. Biggest problem with South Africa, things are cheap, except for like data, and I think the electricity is starting to hit ridiculous limits. But and data is like ridiculous in South Africa. But things are cheap. They are almost similar to Cambodia. Because when we were going down there, it was like, oh, geez, how are we going to afford this flippin' hamburger? Hamburger's like 120, 130 Rand a hamburger. And then we got there and it's like, oh, it's $6 a hamburger. That's what we pay over here for a hamburger. The problem is inflation is shooting up so fast and rising so fast. The cost of items are rising so fast, but no income is rising at all like that as well. The income is staying back. So when you could afford it in like the 80s or maybe the 90s possibly, there's just no ways you can at the moment. And this is why people are turning to any form of cheap site that you can get hold of. I've turned off all the ads coming from Temu. The prices are reasonable, but it's always a catch, says White Zulu. Those prices were unbeatable. You know what? When they said you've got 10 minutes to buy for $10 or more and you'll get 80% discount, I put in phone holders, I put in microphones, you name it. I had about $15 there. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a delivery to China on it. I don't know why.
You couldn't.
Because depends on which store you uploaded it from. And my Apple phone, I still use my South African Apple ID.
You push a little button there for you.
What's it say? Want to always watch Marketing Catch? Yes. Hendo, chilling, watching Andre drukking nooit vir nooit knoppies. He can't help himself. Hendo, this is what the people think of you when you call me names and things. Still a lot cheaper than my 5 pence. Yeah, it's still a lot cheaper. You know, the thing is, here's the bottom line. It delivers a lot faster and they're cheaper. So I know there's a lot of speaking on this video on Temu. It says Temu is poisoning you because they talk about makeup and things and stuff like that with different chemicals. And makeup, go into a shop and buy your makeup where you get your makeup from. You know, don't buy it online because you never know what you're getting. Even my shirts and that, I've got to get to a right side. You know, watch them dodgy fingers. Yeah, Endo, it was, you got 30%. It was 36% that they wanted to increase rates by. So it is absolutely ridiculous. So, cheers, Fiona.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Thank you very
Fiona.
much for tuning in. I'm going to put the schools thing as a separate video on Pepper's Echo as well, if anybody who hasn't seen it would like to see that. But yeah, this is the thing. It also says, oh, you know what, they're using slave labor or hot rooms, or you know what, people's passports are taken away, etc., to make it. And people generally don't buy from that. You know what? People are being forced to buy from. I don't care where it comes from, as long as they make it and ship it and it's cheaper. What's Fiona say? Minimum $15 purchase to get a free delivery, which is annoying because you have to buy something you don't really want.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because yes, £15 is a lot, but you can get so much for £15 on there as well. That's the whole thing. So, and Pendado, as I say, which they claim it's the mother company or whatever, I know that a lot of people in China buy from Pendado.
The thing is in China, it is actually cheaper to buy anything online, like Taobao or Pendado, like Andre is saying, because if you go to the supermarket here, it's quite expensive. I mean, if you look at, say, for instance, you want to buy kitchenware and in a supermarket, it's cheaper to buy it on Taobao than buying it in the supermarket. Clothing in the supermarket, it's more expensive than on Taobao. So that's why a lot of people do online shopping because of pricing.
Hey, look here. That is just online shopping apps.
That one is, where is that? That one is my favorite.
Sam's Club. There you can see there's Timu as well, which I'll take off because I only saw the video this afternoon. And then the one with the like little heart shape, that's Pandada. And then the one at the top middle is Sam's Club, is Ina's favorite. It's like a macro of food. And then next to that is Taobao. And then there's some more. The bottom one is a little kangaroo. If you need toilet paper and you're on the toilet and you run out of toilet paper, you order from there. 20 minutes later, toilet paper rocks up at your door. Yeah, so things like that. And as I said, Pandada is fast. Timu, I don't know. I haven't been able to order from them yet, but Pandada is fast.
We don't need Timo because we have so much this side. We don't have to order from them.
I don't know. I think you might get a Timu for this side, but it's just that I downloaded it from the App Store on my South African account.
We don't need it. We have enough online shopping as it is.
What's Endo say? My 5 pence. Get some more silver Kruger and still affordable, bit by bit.
Yes, he does have more shopping apps than me. Endo.
No, Hendo, you don't understand. The shopping apps on my phone. Guess who gets hold of my phone to use the shopping apps?
Sam's Club, that's it. Sam's Club.
Taobao? Oh no, she has.
Taobao.
Yeah, she has her own phone for Taobao. Look, you know what? I said the nights of me waking up with and looking.
Bye, Buzzy.
Bye, Buzzy. Got to go. Take care and hope your foot's better and good luck tomorrow. But when I see the phone light shining in my wife's eyes these days when I wake up in the middle of the night, I never used to worry because I know she was probably going through Facebook or something like that. Now I stress out terribly because I know she isn't on Facebook. She's in the middle of the night shopping on Taobao. What's Endo say? You making cowbell rake? Taobao, Taobaboa or something like that.
That's Endo's name for Taobao. Cowbell.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's news? Now we'll take a look at the movies and things later. I did watch the new Crow. It wasn't too good, but yeah, Taobao. No man, Taobao. You can actually go on computer as well. I think it is, yeah. Taobao.
Taobao.
And when you go on computer,
yeah, you can put it into English.
You can translate it to English. So let's share there so that Endo can get cowbell out of his head. Share screen there. And trust me, you can get anything that you want on this site. Guess who's been looking for clothes?
You can even furnish a 3-bedroom apartment from Taobao.
Anything and everything from different stores, different malls. And I'm telling you, this stuff is with you you know what, if it comes from far off, it's with you within a week. Otherwise, 2 or 3 days and it's here. It's not like, you know what, slippery pickle. No, Taobao. There, look at the top there. Taobao.
Taobao.
Yeah, not Taobao. We're now moving up from Hendo's cowbell to Taobao.
Anything does Didi shop there? No, I don't think so.
Didi is spelled Diddi, and
I think she's talking about
who?
Didi in America.
Oh, Didi here is like Uber. We catch cars with Didi. Diddi. Yeah, there we go. Good. Gillish. Gert Gillish. That's correct. Taobao. Yes. And if you look it up...
Yes, and we'll send them an email. We want that 10%.
Didi Savat.
Didi Savat, yeah. Didi is our ride.
Yeah, when you look it up on your phone, it's terrible because your original is in everything here is in Chinese. Look, if I go over there, then I've first got to go onto it, and then I can just right click and translate my page. It's my internet surfer that I'm using to change it with. But yeah, and we happily buy anything from food. What's the last thing we bought? A popcorn maker.
And popcorn.
And popcorn on it.
Yes.
You can even buy food on there as well. I mean, take a look there. If
Yeah,
you,
you can order.
if you look, mind, if you look carefully over there, that's Millie's.
Yeah, you can order food, spices,
10
fruit,
10.6.
vegetables.
Yeah, so there's anything from computer, industrial, household furniture, shoes, foodstuffs, fresh, mother and child, makeup, amusement, books. I don't want to tell you what I found on there the other day. Otherwise, we would have to R-rate this. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't pornographic, but it was just the weirdest things that you can find. You know what? But yeah.
Gert wants to know where we are.
Where you forget? Gert, we are currently in Nanjing in China, teaching at the moment. So that's why we come on, we talk about it, we show you what we've done, and also just have people asking us about what we've done and what our life is like. Yeah, and I know there's very we spent 5 years in Cambodia, and now we've been in China a year, but it was a year of hell. I was ready to go back to Cambodia, but now I'm at a fairly relaxed school. But as I said, if you come here as just to work like we are doing as a teacher, we take our work seriously. We try and do the best that we can. And we enjoy the people, the facilities, the tech, everything is, I mean, cell phone wise, I think I was going to buy my cell phone in South Africa because it's easier putting the VPN on out of the country than in the country. Mm-hmm. And when I actually matched up the prices, I think I paid 17 or 18,000 Rand for it. Yeah. And it would have, and I think it was 27 or 28,000. It was anything between 7 to 10,000 more expensive in South Africa. Because I said to you, no, we'll just buy it there and get it sorted out. So yes, so we were able to do that. If you come here as an activist or you are wanting to question politics here, I don't think I don't have the right to do so because I don't have any skin in the game. I don't have a passport. I don't have an ID that says I'm from China, belong to China, or anything to that effect. So I don't think I can call the shot or anything like that. I'm happy to crit South Africa because it's my country that actually basically left me in the lurch. So yeah, I don't want to say I know how Ronaldo feels because I think that poor man has been tortured to the brim. I really, my sympathies go out to him there. But like the party just chewed him up and spat him out. Similarly, South Africa does the same to us. We also ended up living hand to mouth, month to month, and we enjoy teaching and training. And Cambodia gave us a really, really good. Why are you, Chan, so fat? Translation: you eat too much. Yeah, well, I'm stopping. Well, that's the first thing kids do when you walk in. If you're in primary school, like I say, high school, I teach high school now, so they're a little bit more conservative and quiet. But the little kids in like grade 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you walk into class and the first thing they look at you and go, "Teacher, why are you so fat?" Yeah. And then, of course, in Cambodia, especially Cambodia, China quite queried as well. But Cambodia, I know that the tuk-tuk driver nearly went up the side of the pavement when he said to us the one day, he said, "Where are you from?" We said, "South Africa." But he spun around and the tuk-tuk actually sort of pulled to the left. I thought we were going to go up the pavement. And he looked, he says, "But you're white." Well, you know what? Subject to popular belief, not only black people come from Africa. Us too. What's Hendo say? SA left most of us in the lurch. I'm not surprised what happened to Ronaldo. A lot saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yes, sadly, although I was hoping that, let me be honest with you before I go, because it's time to go, but let me be honest. Andre is an albino African. Let me be honest with you. I was hoping that the DA would actually, stand ground and say, we've got to look after people. Look at you people. You're a bunch of terrorists. If you had to cut your past and take a look at who you've blown up, who you've killed, what you've embezzled, and everybody that's been under investigation for this and this, and you've put into ministers and placings and everything. This guy's put something up that he's apologized his arse off for. But no, they laid him down as an offering. And I'm very, very, very disappointed in the DA for that. I thought more of them. Unfortunately, I'll agree with Ronaldo. I'm sure there's good people in the DA still, but they've caused a lot of doubt in my mind. They do create. Hendo is what Hendo? His skin looks nothing like Carl Neus. Slippery pickle. Hendo, DA's leadership is more slippery than slippery pickle. No, look, I'll agree that where they have had run things in municipalities and that, they've done a good job. But I think the people at the top have learned to skim the cream for themselves as well. Gert says, dudes, when I went to Germany a long while ago, the same. Then they asked me if I know potatoes at dinner. So yeah. Yeah. I keep saying a Cape Snook has more backbone than the DA. Pas op, uitkyk. Yeah, I think they joined the government of national unity and they handed their spines in for collateral.
They're supposed to back up their people, not
the problem
throw
is,
them into the fire.
The problem is, what now? What now? In Afrikaans, wat nou? is what we say, because you're the ordinary man. This thing is the ordinary man in the street. How we cope, what we look at, life over here. As I say, I'm there for all the questions, but I'll answer you as a person who is here working to make money to, have a decent life. Obviously, I think we would probably end up retiring in a place called Siem Reap in Cambodia. Don't think I'd ever retire. I don't think it's possible, but Hendo, Freedom Front Plus. But what are they? Do they do anything? ACDP.
Listen, Hendo, you have to make up your mind who we need to vote for.
It does make it difficult. I think the DA has made it difficult for their people to support them. When we saw that their antics are far closer, I'm not saying they are the same as the ANC. I think it's going to take a lot to actually beat the corruption and the nonsensical things that the ANC do. But their priorities are far closer to the ANC, especially when it gets to the top rankings, than what it really is. What's it? I'm giving folks choices.
Thanks.
Hendo's like a bag of licorice, all sorts. He's giving you choices. Slippery Pickle says, "Don't vote. It only encourages them." There we go. It questions and queries things. I mean, where do you go? Because the minute you go into government, I think your mind just goes, "What can I get?" It's like when I became a principal at in Cambodia, when I was principal of primary and secondary, and everyone said, "So what's it like being in management?" I said, "You got to understand that it is not a dictatorial position that I have. It is a support position that I have." And if you can see it as that, and as if most people in government can see that they are a support structure and not an entitled structure, and I think you hand your spine in and become entitled the minute you walk into government. And I'm kind of pleased Ronaldo's not there, because I like him. He's a really decent person. And that's probably why he didn't fit in there, is because he had decent views, wasn't afraid to speak his mind. And I think it wasn't his video from 16 years ago that was the problem. I think it was a way out for them. Because you know what? If you don't, yeah, boss, then we don't want you with us. And I think that sort of goes for the DA as well. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I lost a lot of respect for Helen Zille because Ronaldo told us on his line out of the video, sorry, I know I'm going over time now, but when they found him in the middle of a gathering at some monuments or whatever, or something, or whatever, this video's out. He says, you know what, I don't know. I can't remember anything like that. It could be AI. It's probably AI. I don't know. I'll have to see. Went back to the hotel, flew back home again, checked his documents or whatever online. And the minute he found it, he messaged Viwe, Helen and John saying, hey, this is it, but it's totally out of context. This and this and this happened. The video is real, but this is the actual story behind it. Nobody answered him back. And still, Helen Zille actually, instead of, you know what, shut up and don't say anything if you can't, on the Burning platform said, yeah, well, you know, the fact of that aggravated it was that he denied it and said it was, he first stated that it was AI. Really? You know, that just gave me the, you're not even keeping quiet to support him. You know what they often say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't anything at all. But she actually nailed him. My 5 pence, I'm also going to be leaving. Thank you very, very much. Have a ham contest to do. Oh, very, very nice. All the way up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Die gaan hulle gat sien sonder 'n speel en Technicolor in 2026 for kissing. Well, you know what? The problem is, what's the country going to go back to? That's the only problem that we have there. But from my side, guys, thank you very, very much. All you wonderful, fantastic, absolutely magical, over the moon, wonderful people. I will place the video as a separate, just one-shotter. And take care of yourselves. Be good. Don't do anything that I won't. And if you can't be good, remember,
At least be kind.